jätän nyt kamat tuohon siksi aikaa, että...
Joo, on nyt ihan ok, joo. Pois. Okei. Ja päälle. Joo. Tämä on ihan hyvä. Varmaan tehdään silleen about, että 20 neuletta.
Joo, 20 neuletta, joista osa on huiveja ja...
Joo, niin pataa varmaan joku nyt 12. Pisti oven kiinni ja kuollut. Se oli siinä kanssa vuoskaan siellä. Se oli niin hyvin. Sitten meni sille yölle.
Hello, my name is Meiju. Welcome to watch my channel. If you are new to me, I'm a knitting designer from Helsinki and I'm releasing my second book, a new book this spring. And this video is about a little bit about the new book as we photoshooted it last week. And I've been really busy with finalizing my book and with my day job, and sometimes it feels like balancing with these two jobs is unbearable, especially because they are in the same field. And but last week, as we shooted my book, it finally felt like things are moving forward. We had a wonderful team with us, Sini from Laine and Pauliina, my book editor from Laine. We had a stylist, makeup artist, another photographer, Riikka Kantinkoski, with her assistant, and it was really fun day. I woke up at 6 a.m., gathered everything that I have, my gear, my knits, and drove off to the place where we're shooting. It was on the border of Espoo and Helsinki, Hanaholmen Hotel, which was really nice, different place than that we had for a photo shooting place for my last book, but extremely nice place. And the photos that I already saw during the day were amazing. So I'm really eagerly waiting for the finishing result, to see the finished result of the book, which I haven't yet seen. It's still been edited by Laine. Apart from the light rain that we had in the early morning, the weather was mostly good, cloudy, cold, windy, but at least no rain during the most of the day. Oh dear, my dog has... Ei, Nipsu! Ei! Hyi! This is what my dog do, and you know what I do after this, because, well, Anyway, where was I? It was a typical spring day in Helsinki, cold, windy and cloudy, but still we didn't want any snow to the photos, and we wanted, since the book comes out at spring, we wanted everything to look nice, and I think we succeeded in that. We took outdoor photos as well as indoor photos, and I think they both turned out to be great. I can't show you the book knits yet, but I will do it during the spring, sometimes when the book comes out for pre-sale, so you have to still wait a bit to see all the photos from, or to see all the knits from the book. There are 20 of them, and the thing that I can say about the book for now is that it's deeply personal. I named all the knits after the thoughts and emotions I had to process as I went through my divorce 2 years ago, and the recovery process of my marriage. There was a lot of healing that I have done during these 2 years, and lots of the healing came from knitting. And while I knit, I also process thoughts and emotions that I had, and I struggled slightly while writing the intro texts of the book, since I named all the designs after the emotions and thoughts and mental states that I had while making and designing the knits, and while recovering from my marriage, and when I wrote the intro texts for each design, I also wanted to write out something of the emotions and thoughts that I had back then. But as I'm a private person, I didn't feel that I want to go that deep into my own process, and I didn't want to go into too personal matters and too personal things, so I needed to maintain some level of like borders in my writing too, and but still all those emotions, thoughts and mental states that I went through and are named after, and the knits are named after those things, are real and something that I processed. And during the photoshoot day, I realized that when I started to write the book, I was still recovering, or or let me put it other way around. When I first started to think that I will make another knitting book, I was still recovering from my marriage, and probably I'm still recovering, but yet I felt that I want to make another book, and I had a lot, I don't want to say negative thoughts, but kind of negative, depressing emotions that I had to went through. But still, as I look it back now, I feel that it was necessary, and it turned out to be positive in the end. So I realized in the morning of the photo shooting day, Sini asked me which one of these designs are the ones that you want to wear, and which ones of these designs you want to be worn, you want that the professional model will wear, and which ones of these knits are negative ones that held negative emotions, or something that we don't want to express in the face expressions of the model, that we want to express the emotion of the knit when we photo shoot the design. Nipsu. Ei. And which are kind of negative and which ones are positive. So when we were photo shooting some of the designs on me and some of the designs on the professional model, that also the photos would express the correct emotion of the knit that we were shooting. So I realized that that there actually wasn't that much negative knits or negative emotions. There were some that are kind of, or that needed to be handled as neutrality, or there were things that we didn't want to present as a happy face, in a sense, but still most of the designs were positive, and something that, since after I decided that I will make a new book, I decided also to give chance for a new love, and my life was very full of everything. At that time when I was writing the book, it also held so much positive emotions, positive healing, positive energy that also gave me energy to process those negative things, and was kind of also a learning experience that how do I say, I learned that I was kind of entitled also to my emotions, which hasn't been kind of story of my life in my marriage. So in that sense, the book and the emotions that I went through while writing the book and while making the book and while during this kind of shifting and changing my life to the direction that I want it to be, has been a positive experience. It has been also a cleansing experience in a sense that I feel that now that I have written the book and I have written everything in the book, I can release everything, and I can move forward and be myself again, in a sense, be the one that I have been earlier or in my life. But at the same time, it's slightly terrifying because you will get the book and get to read the book, and the thought of releasing the book is also terrifying for the reasons that I just told you, that I have written everything into this book. But then again, I think that I have kept the level that I want to keep. Anyway, also I would like to share. Nipsu is Nipsu, ei, täällä saa ihmiset puhua. Ei. Nipsu is. Tuleko tänne? Tule. She's a jealous dog, and whenever I start to speak on the phone or whenever I speak to anyone, she kind of makes a hassle, because and now she's stealing my socks and doing things like that, but she's still cute, isn't she? Yeah. Okay, ole kiltisti. Ei. Anyway, about my new designs, I have released 2 new designs recently. This is my Vasa Soft design, which is boucle pullover made with Kebad garn teddy deer boucle alpaca and merino, and it has cuffs, neckline and hem made with merino DK weight yarn. And then this is a simple raglan sleeved cardigan with short rows on the neckline to shape the neckline for a perfect fit. And then I have picked up the stitches for the neckline from the neck, and then it's double folded, and I have made a tutorial that you can find also on my YouTube channel for this neckline, as it has 3 needle bind off after the picking up stitches. And then there is my boucle party cardigan, which has so bright patterns that you can see my setup there. This uses Aara yarn, merino boucle yarn. I will put every link for the patterns below this video, so you can find the details of the pattern from the pattern pages of Ravelry or on my website. And yeah, this is this uses 3 colors in 4 rows pattern, and it has fake pockets, fake pocket flaps, and double knit button band. I have also made a tutorial to my YouTube channel of this design. So please purchase my patterns, because I have a house, I have to make my living. Although I have 2 jobs now, I still feel that I need to make my living so that I could write more patterns, since I need to sometimes use more time to my own pattern writing to keep everything in place. And in case you didn't know, I have now my own website. It's meijuknits.com, and there is my pattern shop also. I don't have all of my patterns there, but the most new ones, and but also I use Ravelry, so if you prefer using Ravelry, that's okay too, because then you can store your pattern on your Ravelry library, and if a pattern update comes, it's easier for you to get the updated pattern from the pattern library. I don't have that possibility in my website, so Ravelry is also an option. But if you don't want to use PayPal, there is other payment options on my website, so that's why I have also the website option. Thank you for watching the video, and let's see what footage I will have in the end or in the beginning. See you next time. Bye.